Hello, everybody. Jason and JV here. And we are at an infamous location, actually, a place that I filmed at about 18 years ago. We are at Hills Asylum. Now, originally, Rolling Hills, this ground was Native American ground prior to the 1700s. About 1700s, there's a stagecoach stop here on these grounds. And then January 1st, 1827, opened up Genesee County Poor Farm. And everybody was thrown in there, from orphans, widows, poor people, to insane individuals, to the criminally insane. And the worst part is they were all housed together. So there was no dividing them. But if you cost the county any money, they put you in here. And it was far enough out there. It's in Batavia, New York. It was far enough out there that the town could forget about you. They could forget that you even existed. So, but it was a self-contained farm. I mean, they used to make their own food, grow their own food here. They even had a wood shop for the coffins. There's up to 1,700 people buried on this property in unmarked areas. So, and you can research that. All right, we're going to take you for a tour through Rolling Hills Asylum. Let's do it.
It really is in the middle of nowhere.
It is.
You could see how they wanted to put those folks as far away from town and as far away from regular civilian activity as they could.
Yep, even crazier, everybody, whether you were an orphan, a widow, criminally insane, anything, you were considered an inmate when you were put in here.
Yeah.
So no matter why you're in here, you were considered an inmate.
And treated as such.
Yeah, exactly. All right, here we go.
It's a big place too. There's a lot
really
of ground
is.
cover here.
All right, so we got some flashlights. Initially, we're gonna head down to the morgue, which it's pretty dark. So
it's dark there 24 hours a day.
Yes. Here we go. I don't think I need my sunglasses anymore.
So I think it was in 1824, I might have that year off by 1 or 2, that New York State passed a law that all counties had to build what they called a poor home. And that's why this was constructed. Every county in New York State had to have a place to send people if they couldn't care for themselves. That was like the first welfare system.
And it's not even a welfare system.
No, it's not.
It's a pretty much get you out of society and hide you in the back.
Exactly.
In the back system. So now Sharon, a lady I've known for about 18 years, she owns this property now. She got it about 18 years ago. And she spent a lot of time and pretty much every bit of money she can to fix this place up.
And she's basically married herself to this place. She dedicates all of her time and all of her resources to trying to create an environment here that people can come enjoy.
So if you do come, I just ask that you be respectful.
And I have to say, first of all, let's take a second. This is special. This place is special for us because Jason and I actually met on an event here. From that point on, we became very close friends. We've been friends ever since. It was like 20 years ago almost.
And I don't remember if you crashed into anything or whatever during that time.
I don't think I did. I wasn't pulling any jimmies at that point. Those came later. But anyway, so it's got a special history for us too. But also, when we were here those days, this place was really a lot more difficult to get around because it wasn't as cleaned up. It was more of a wreck.
Sharon and volunteers have spent a lot of time cleaning this place up, a lot of time. So, all right, let's see. Let's head to the morgue. Now we get to investigate this place and be here for a couple days.
Yeah.
Totally on our own. Nobody here. It's gonna be dark in this morgue. You don't want your light on too. You're gonna have to light the sucker up.
Yeah. If you watch the Ghost Hunters episode when you guys were here for the first time, it's one of the best episodes. And it was like season 1, wasn't it? 2?
Season 1 or 2, yeah.
Yeah.
This is where I sent Dustin and Tango because there was a bat down here.
That's right.
Those poor guys. So hopefully you can see it. I mean, you got the morgue table right here. I'm going to have to lay on that thing tonight. Test
That'll
it
be
out.
fun. And the story here with this suit that's hanging up, there is reportedly a spirit of a doctor that used to work here that resides in this area. And when you talk to him, he will turn and face you, and this suit will represent how he's facing. I don't know how he manipulates it. I'm not really sure. We're going to investigate it later and see if we can figure out what's going on with that. But it's kind of an interesting little story.
It is. And strangely, down here in the morgue, we have what appears to be pizza ovens.
Yeah, pizza. You can make your own pizza.
Why would we have pizza ovens in a morgue? Nothing strange about that. Yeah, those are pizza ovens.
Definitely pizza ovens.
Those are pizza ovens. So,
and they've been here a while because they're actually vented out. You can see the chimney on them. So these things weren't just like thrown here later.
So if you order a pizza from here, do not get pepperoni or sausage.
Oh my God.
Do not get pepperoni or sausage. Might as well call it toaroni.
Oh, please.
So,
That's so wrong.
all right. Oh, we even have a bread warmer right there.
Yeah, well, you can get your garlic bread with your pizza.
All right. Little freezers where they kept the bodies. Oh, okay. They have what appears to be a body.
Oh my God.
That's, yeah, okay. That's, should have given me a heads up on that one.
Yeah. All right. It's good to know that the company that makes your home appliances for your kitchen also makes body freezers for morgues.
Yeah. Wow. Crazy.
I wonder how they advertise the morgue freezers.
If they're not stiff, we'll make them.
We'll make
Oh, yeah, I don't know. I could go so wrong.
Yeah, there's a lot.
That really could go bad. I probably should have thought that one out a little more. All right.
You're thinking of a different company.
Yeah. Yeah. Well,
I think that's a blue pill. Yeah.
I'm waiting for a bat to fly out or something. This it gets this dark down here during the day.
Yeah.
I mean, so now this area is where they thought like the old employee was, right?
Yes. Raymond's room.
Raymond's room. That's right. So it won't be this dark the whole video, guys. Sorry, but South Wing Tunnel. It was common for poorhouses, poor farms, infirmaries, asylums, and prisons to have an underground tunnel system linking buildings together. Tunnels were often necessary due to severe winter weather, which I grew up in New York. Jimmy, he's from New York.
Yeah.
Winters are brutal. We used to get snowed into school once a year minimum, as it would be quite impossible to maintain walking paths to and from the building. Yeah. Tunnel here is the only one still open of the supposed 3 tunnels that previously existed and linked all the out farm buildings to the main building. Yeah. Oh, geez. There's gonna be bats in here. There are so gonna be friggin' bats in here.
So does this go somewhere now?
Yeah, it goes somewhere else at the other end.
Oh.
I see the light at the end of the tunnel. Go ahead, Jimmy.
Follow the light.
Yeah,
Follow the light.
Bat comes. I mean, yeah. Oh, this is gonna be interesting tonight. It has been a long time since I've been here.
Wow.
Oh, it's like out of mouth appears out of that thing or something. Where are we gonna end up? I don't know if I was ever in the tunnels when I investigated.
I don't remember this before.
All right, let's see. Try to give you a little more light. Oh, what is this? It says it right there.
Oh.
South Wing Laundry Basement, 1958 to 1974. All the residents were referred to as inmates, and all the inmates would have jobs mostly. Yeah, so this was the laundry room. Oh, there's a TV. Oh
wow.
That is an old TV.
It is an old TV.
I bet you anything that's black and white.
Yep. 13 channels.
It's plugged in. Does it actually work? No, I gotta see. Where the hell was the power on this? I don't even remember.
Gotta be this.
Yeah. Oh, Or maybe it does. That's just breakers.
Power. Yeah, it doesn't look like that outlet's in good shape.
All right. You see, they've been doing some investigating around here.
The roof issue.
Oh, there's an old laundry machine. Look at that, to press out the water, right?
Yep.
Yeah, the old washing machine, old system to press out the water as much as you could.
They thought that was pretty high tech in its day.
You know, think of that. In 100 years from now, people will be sitting there saying, "Why would they were driving cars like that?
I know exactly.
How were they driving cars like that? Or they were watching TV like that? It wasn't beamed directly into their brain?
Right.
Or there won't even be TV at that point." That's what I think of every time I think of bats.
Giant, big.
I mean, they could be 6 inches long. They still seem like they're 3 feet long to me. It's like they're gonna cart away small children and crap. So there are tons of outbuildings here. And you know, there's actually just a few that even still exist. So, wow.
Yeah, a lot of the buildings were torn down. They had a lot of barns because it was an operating farm.
We're gonna go through the tunnel again, so get ready for some darkness. Maybe I'll cut it out, maybe I won't, who knows? But these flashlights, I think we got the deadest flashlights we could have gotten.
Yeah, these aren't particularly bright. The one you were carrying around last investigation was like a spotlight. Landed the space shuttle with that.
I feel like I'm gonna take a bat straight to the face. And a flying bat, not a swinging bat. Well, man, bats could be swingers, I guess. All right, so.
Does that go somewhere else, or is that
No, it's just it comes to an end. Probably did at one point.
Yeah.
Hopefully this camera is doing okay in low light, everybody. But there's not a lot of power in here.
Is this where you had the door slam on you?
Oh, oh my gosh. Holy crap. That is. Wow. I haven't been in here.
Remember how much debris was in here before?
Yeah, the door actually closed on me. And I think Grant was trying to open it. Wow, wow. This is, look at that. There's that room again. You gonna close on me again? Let's see. This room looks hairy. This is the room. Yeah. Oh my gosh. On Ghost Hunters, when we were investigating this door,
which is massive.
I think it was, I don't remember if it closed on me, because we also had another door we were checking out and it went to open and it pulled back. So this one closed on me. Mm-hmm. Oh my God. Good memory, man. That's awesome. All right, I gotta spend some time in here.
Yeah, for sure.
Again. Oh, all right, hopefully we can get to some better lit sections now. We already put a camera, one of the first things we did down here, because somebody saw recently what appeared to be a full figure walk from the east wing, come around the corner, straight ahead of me, and walk into the morgue.
Yep.
So the first thing we wanted to do is put a camera up. As you can see, there's one right there. Want to be able to catch anything. All right, so we're heading to the east wing. Now, it's a rather interesting area. This actually used to be, what was it called back then? Because it burned down.
The men's dormitory.
Yeah, the men's dormitory. Caught fire in 1956,
yep.
And 15 people died. And initially, the building we're in right now, the West Wing, the part of the West Wing, was it was given all these awards. Now, this will tell you how crazy it gets. They were given all these awards for how it was able to stay warm in the winters, and their idea of warm, again, poor house, poor farm, was 42 degrees because it was made with cinder block and all this stuff. And their idea of warm was 42 degrees. That's what these people
they were praised for being able to keep it at that temperature.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Oh my gosh. All right, let's go. So anyways, guys, we got the area down here. Oh, should I walk that? I don't want the camera to be too dark.
Yeah, it's going to be dark, but
let's see. Once we get up a floor, it'll be...
Actually, I think this floor, if I remember correctly, is a little more, this where we're headed down is a little more interesting. The two above, the two above are kind of the same.
And this place was closed in, hang on, let me see. I'll actually read that.
Was it 74?
Yeah, all right. Actually later than that. Oh yeah. Here's the kitchen area. Now, this building was closed in 1974, and it was also deemed unsafe because there's ramps for wheelchairs and stuff, but they go right to stairs, which it doesn't even, I mean, I would think even at that point, somebody would have been like, all right, we're going to gain speed in this wheelchair, and we're going to try to bring you to a halt right before you go.
Hit the stairs.
I mean, every wheelchair would have to be accompanied by, I would think, somebody who worked
Somebody
here.
would have to be accompanied.
Because, I mean, you start driving. My father was in a wheelchair. He couldn't control it half the time.
Nope.
So here's the kitchen area. Oh, it's going to be a fun couple nights. It really is. Look at this. So we got the kitchen. Oh, there's all the freezers for the kitchens.
Yep.
All right.
Three big freezers there.
Yeah. There's stairs upstairs and out. Oh, the meat room. Look at this.
Oh, this is the butcher. Is this the butcher's room?
This is.
So this is where they make the pepperoni for the pizza.
Oh, gross. You can see they got the lever up top.
That's right.
So they could bring in
the hoist system, bring in the big side of beef. Because again, they grew it. They grew the cattle here.
Oh, that's true. Yeah. And you got the freezer there. Let's put stuff in. You have the scales, the old scales. Look at this.
Hey Jay, come here and put your finger in here.
No, but you know what I will put in there.
I'm waiting for that.
I mean, if you removed half of it, I'd finally be average.
Oh.
What?
Oh boy. Oh boy.
God, we're still going to be banned. Yeah. Not a kid show. All right, let's see. All right, so this was the Christmas room. So, Jimmy, you want to tell me about the Christmas room?
Yeah, so Joseph and Rosemary Bodicor, who had this property in the 70s after it closed, created a carriage village here, which was kind of a living museum. And one of the things they knew was that children loved Christmas, didn't matter the time of year. So they created one of the rooms as the Christmas room where Santa and Mrs. Santa would be there all the time while they were open so the kids could talk to them and experience a Christmas-like decor.
All right, so at the end of this hall, I believe this was the like get-together area.
Common area, yeah, rec room.
Common area.
Rec room.
So you see in here we got different bedrooms.
Yeah, they're continually trying to set this up more and more like it was when it was a facility.
Oh, barber shop.
Oh, good, you're due.
Yeah, well, am I back? Definitely. Well, the thing that concerns me is somebody who might be an inmate being given a straight razor
Yeah,
to give me a shave or a haircut.
2 bits.
Yeah. Wow, I haven't seen one of those in forever.
Oh my
That's
God.
I mean, these came out when you were like, what, 40?
Yeah. In fact, I was one of the designers.
It's It's just reverse vacuum cleaner on the.
Pretty much. My grandmother had one of those in her house. Remember that?
In her house?
Yeah.
Well, look, it has a spot for an old ashtray.
Oh, yeah. Well, everything had an ashtray back then. Everybody smoked.
The stories these things could tell.
I know. I wonder how much blood was spilled. And I mean that legitimately, because when, you get a straight razor,
Little nick.
there can be nicks here and there. And
Yeah.
you imagine?
And head wounds, they bleed.
Oh, yeah. I think they bleed more than anything, don't they?
Yeah, they do, yeah. East wing basement rec room. You see some of the people, and every picture we see in here, you got to remember these people are long gone.
Yeah, long gone.
Long gone. So a little cafeteria area to get together with your friends. Oh, chairs are all set up. There's a coffin.
Did we interrupt
On
something?
the stage. There's an actual coffin on the stage.
No, that wasn't here before.
This is, I mean, I don't know if you can call it a rec room at that point. It's pretty much, well, he got wrecked.
Right.
All right, so.
A requiem room.
Yeah. Here's a chapel area. Oh, with another coffin.
Another one? Oh my God.
A whole lot of coffins. There's a lot of coffins in here.
We'll have to ask Sharon why. Why do they have the coffins here?
This being a chapel, I guess I could say. I mean, if they had 1,700 people die while here, minimum, I mean, I think they would have had a lot of gatherings down here to say goodbye.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. Well, they probably didn't have much family coming to them. The other quote unquote inmates would have been mourning their loss, I'm sure.
I mean, it's not an easy place to get to. Rolling Hills it's a wild location, such crazy history, but it's not an easy location to get to. It's in Batavia, New York, up near Buffalo. And the reason why it was used and built out here was because it's not easy to get to. It's away from everything. It's a whole lot of farmland out this way. All right, so is this considered the first floor or the basement?
This is the basement.
Okay, so the basement area.
We can go up here.
Yes, let's go up here where we can get some more light. All right, again, we are on the east wing, which was the men's dormitory. Burned down in 1956, killing 15 more people. In Rolling Hills, there's an estimated 1,700 bodies buried on the property with no markers.
They're not even sure if it was a single graveyard area or they were spread out. They don't even know.
Yeah. I mean, at that point, you start digging and then you realize, oh, somebody's already here. So do you put them with that person because you already dug the hole, or?
Right. I wonder if they used any type of casket, just a wooden box or whatever, if they just put them in, I don't know.
Yeah, a little pine box. Well, they built coffins here.
Oh, that's right.
They built coffins here. So it was pretty much a full serve place.
Yeah.
We'll make you food. We'll make you sausage. We'll make you food. We'll make your coffin. And the looks of downstairs, you can order pizza.
Yeah.
All right. First floor men's dorm. You got some images.
But why
here.
a pizza oven in the morgue? I mean, if you're going to have a pizza oven, why wouldn't it have been in the kitchen area? Why? I don't understand that.
Oh, I mean, if anything was in the morgue, I would maybe a meat slicer.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's gross, dude. People are going to be like, they're disgusting.
I had this set of encyclopedias when I was a kid.
Yeah?
In the 70s.
18? 1870s?
Oh my God.
You opened that
I did.
can of worms.
I opened the door to that one.
Silver
right
slippers. Oh. All right. I see a whole lot of Christmas stuff at the end of this hall.
So at one point, this was actually an infirmary as well. They used it as basically a hospital.
Oh yeah.
And they did things like electroshock treatments.
I'm gonna test this out.
This is Roy's room.
Well,
Oh, Roy was the inmate that was 7.5 feet tall.
oh my gosh.
His, I think his the story is that his parents or his father or something left him here as an orphan because he had, what's that disease called? Gigantitis or
Oh, I don't know.
something.
That's horrible.
Forgive me for not knowing, but it's the disease that makes you grow uncontrollably.
I get it now. It's happy birthday. So they do a birthday thing for him
Yeah.
every year.
Yeah.
So he's not 130.
Well, if he was alive, I suppose that's what he would be. But so that puts him, what, 1890? Don't say it. Don't say it. You're thinking it. Like,
I'm gonna. I always get. I'm gonna leave it alone.
Anyway,
But you know what? You know what's really interesting about that though? That shows Sharon cares enough to make sure she even remembers
it's true.
as many of the patients that she can.
Yeah.
And she still acknowledges them. And I mean, inside to me, that's
Well, you
amazing.
and I've spent a lot of time talking to her, and she says things like, I've had people offer me money for this place, but I won't do that to the spirits that are here. I won't do this, So she obviously cares.
Yeah, I mean, she's given her life to this place.
Yep.
Well, that's so wild. I would think this would be a place like tuberculosis. Put them out here, open up all the windows.
That makes sense.
But, all right. We'll go up another floor. And then we'll head to the west wing. We'll see where Mr. Fleming used to live. What was his first name?
George?
George Fleming. I always mess that up because I grew up with a kid, Pat Fleming, so. But George Fleming. And he was an employee, right?
Yeah.
All right, gotta go up one more floor. Look at this. Goes to the end again. My crap, that is a big bed frame in there.
Jeez.
Singer sewing machines.
Sewing room?
Yeah, these are the old singers from like your area, Jim, right?
Yeah. Right after I got done making that hairdryer design.
No, I meant seriously.
From my
yeah, from your area, not from your era.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, I'm just used to it now. Yeah, in fact, Cooperstown, one of the benefactors of Cooperstown is the Clark family, and the Clark family was the patent attorney. Alfred Clark was the patent attorney for the guy that invented the sewing machine, which became the Singer Sewing Machine Company.
See, we bust on each other so much. How do we don't even know when we're being serious.
I know.
I mean, it's like, this is cool. It's so many years since I've been here. Wow, look at that old tub. I gotta go in there.
It's raised.
Yeah.
It's always amazed. They just use basically granite slabs.
Yeah, think of the weight to get those up here too.
The weight, and if you went to, people use these for countertops now. They're not cheap.
Oh. All right. So this place keeps going and going, and what the hell is with the chicken coops? I don't even understand. So much of the stuff was in here when Sharon took over the property. Hey, more stuff for the hair.
I think maybe we ought to give you a treatment under one of these later today.
Man, I wouldn't want hair. I enjoy shaving my head and being clean shaven. I don't have to worry. I mean, I get up in the morning and I do this.
Yeah, that's true.
And I'm good. I'm good
That's
to go.
true. I can't be
I
seen.
get on the jet ski. I don't have to worry about my hair.
Yeah, I can't be seen in the morning because my hair's sticking up like a rooster.
I've seen it. That's a
Yes,
true
you
story.
have.
So, east wing, second floor, activities room.
Activities room.
You want to read it?
Yeah, the activities room or common room was very similar to typical living room or family rooms. During the poorhouse years, the children would be playing on the floor, while the ladies may be having coffee, knitting, or gossiping. While the men played a game of checkers, listened to a radio show, or read a paper. During the nursing home years, it was virtually the same without the children.
All right. Infamous shadow hallway. Yes. This is where people see shadows going in and out of rooms. This is, we've had that experiences throughout the years.
We've got to set up a static cam here then.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, we go up again, but do we want to go up again?
Oh, we can go peek.
Peek? All right, let's peek real quick. Oh, we can't go up.
No, we can't go up again.
All right.
Is that a roof access?
Oh, that is.
Oh,
It's
okay.
roof. That's why I was confused.
I was too. I was
go
like,
up
there's not
again.
another floor, is there?
All right.
Ladies
dormitory?
dormitory. So that's just the whole area.
Okay.
There.
Talk about getting some serious speed going down a ramp.
Yeah, that's
Oh my God. And that's what I'm talking about.
Right
Right
to
at the end is a set of stairs.
yep.
So
If you don't stop on a dime down there,
you don't have a lot of room to stop.
mm-hmm.
What do you got? 8 feet right there, if you think about it, before you go down the stairs?
Yep. It's really
Oh,
bizarre.
gosh.
Design.
All right, so this is the west wing we're going into right now. Oh. Little bassinets and stuff, and thing to weigh the babies. Scale. Pharmacist. The pharmacy. Check this out. This place is, I mean, there's like all these little secret rooms and stuff in here. Oh, all right. Bed. Hospital table. Now, Sharon was saying that this area is really active, right? No, that's the next one up. That's well, this is active.
This is active, and the next one up is active.
Oh, so this room here at the end of the hall, they believe was the electroshock therapy room.
That's right.
So they believe this room was the electroshock therapy room. Which now we need to remember during a lot of those times, that would be used for medical purposes, but also it would be used for a means of discipline.
Right, behavior, yeah.
So, East Wing, yep, shock therapy, 1938 to 1974.
Standard psychiatric treatment in which seizures are electrically induced in patients to provide relief from psychiatric illnesses.
Yeah, and they do it. People who
More
dealt with hallucinations and
Yep, more commonly used to control and address depression and mental illness. It was used as a way to address the overpopulation problem in various country and state facilities. Well, I don't know what they mean
And it
by
makes
that.
you wonder, though. I mean, at that point, at that point, you're faking that you're happy just so you don't have to get shocked.
Yeah.
All right, so now we're going to go upstairs to where not Patrick. Now we're going to go upstairs to where George Fleming resided. What was the story behind George Fleming?
I don't remember the story behind George. All I know is that he touches women when they're up here.
So you need to be careful, Jim.
Yeah, I was actually going to make a joke about myself, but I'm not going to give you more material.
You touch women too?
I was going to say not old women. There, you made me say it. See how you pulled it out of me?
You heard it here first, ladies. All right, so
Oh,
you're supposed to knock.
supposed to knock when you come in this room.
I get mad if you don't.
Sorry, Miss Emma.
It's a really neat window,
Yeah.
even with all the flies. So again, full body apparitions, voices. If you look right here, there's a face in the window. Emma's room. Emma was one of the head nurses of the infirmary, born in 1890 in Germany. She moved to East Bethany as a child. She married a local man named Edward, and they had 2 children. Her son Eddie married a woman named Marianne, who a year later, like her mother-in-law, also became a head nurse here at the. I mean, it's a tough area because not a lot out here.
Yeah.
So, bathroom. All right. This was George's room, right? I believe Sharon said, oh, no, it's down here, right?
I know, I'm turned around.
No, so that is this.
Or is it that one down there?
Oh, that isn't it, the same room. This is its own room down here. What do we have? East Wing, George Fleming, yeah.
Okay.
Was born December 23rd, 1865.
He was appointed as the superintendent of the Genesee County Poor Farm, so he managed it.
Okay.
On January 1st, 1912, held the position for 29 years. They lived on the farm across the road. The land adjacent to the farm was originally purchased in 1882 to supply wood to the county's poorhouse for cooking and heating. Forest was created through the direct efforts of George. So he's the guy that gave all the inmates a spoon and saplings, and they went out and planted trees and created the forest. He suffered several strokes, which caused his speech to become impaired. Eventually, he and Anna moved in the upstairs bedroom, this room, above the infirmary, and so the medical staff could better care for them. He was in this room until he passed away on March 10th, 1941.
Wow. So he worked here and died here.
Yeah.
Well, worked here, lived here, and died here.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Wow, man. All right. That is Rolling Hills Asylum.
Great place.
I mean, and there's tons of more room, but you know, we're running out of battery. Anyways.
And you'll see it during the investigation.
Yes, we're going to be investigating this. We got a good friend of mine, John Pasqua, who is a lieutenant of the fire department, an EMT, a pilot, a councilman. He's going to be joining us. Check it out. Investigation soon to follow. Rolling Hills Asylum. Here we go.